Millennials, I'm sorry to break this to you, but if you do any of these actions, then you're getting old. Buzzfeed is at it again with our favorite topic, shaming millennials harder than ever. This isn't the first segment in the series. The playlist is just floating above. Anytime I hear a noise outside after 10 p.m., what are they doing out there? Bro, is this normal? Like, this is what our parents do. We're the ones making the noises that they're bothered about. I swear anyone above the age of 50 always thinks that everyone heads to bed at 9 p.m. Nah, homie, the party never ends. Making a groaning noise when I stand up, regardless of how long I've been sitting down. This is simply further confirmation that you actually have no idea what's going on. Or maybe I have no idea what's going on, because millennials, I mean, they do groan quite a bit though, but not like to the extremity of dad getting up out of recliner after watching TV for 3 hours kind of groan. Millennials are aging. I mean, I'm only 27. I'm on like the tail end of the millennial curve. I got ridiculously excited the other day when I finally took down all the blinds in my house and cleaned them, top to bottom with a soap and rag and a hose to blast away all the dirt. What? I kept looking at them all clean, thinking, calming peace. Yo, there was actually something wrong with you. When you consider cleaning your blinds as a form of therapy, you know what? Whatever works for you, it works for you. Having to ask my younger sister to translate certain phrases for me. I thought OMG was people misspelling OMG, not on God. What does that even mean? I still don't get it. How are you this out of touch? Millennials are literally the generation that were like shaped by the internet, the first ones to really be that way. How do you not keep up with things anymore? This sounds like boomer banter. Staring out a window when there's a bad storm with the tornado watch. Like, now that I'm 30, I'm immune to dangerous weather. If you live in the Midwest, you recognize that the tornado siren is more of a call to action to go stand on your porch and watch the natural disaster that is headed straight for you and just embrace it. Choosing veggies over fries as a side, I will never. If I ever get to this point, please send me off to an assisted living community, because that means I am no longer able to make decisions for myself. Right there is the defining moment. I knew I had switched into auntie mode when I got super excited about buying a powerful new vacuum. What does buying a vacuum have to do with being an aunt? Are only aunts allowed to buy vacuums? What about uncles? I don't use Twitter, Snapchat, or TikTok. I can barely use Instagram. I'm 36 and feel like an elderly person. Okay, I grew out of Snapchat. The app literally uninstalled itself from my phone, and I feel kind of bad because I know that there are snaps from my girlfriend of just like, her getting a coffee and like doing things that she wants to share with me, but I'm a bad boyfriend and I have unopened snaps from like 12 weeks ago. But barely using Instagram? Okay, we grew up with that shit. Like, you remember the goofy, antique little camera as the app icon? Come on. There's no excuse for that one. There are literal dogs on Instagram, so what are you not doing on there? My medicine cabinet is a literal pharmacy. In my 20s, it had Advil, those mini liquor bottles, and dust bunnies. Now it has joint supplements, creams, antacid, allergy meds, Flonase, and the other half of CVS. Nah, bro, mine is still a bottle of Advil, Excedrin, and some Dayquil. If I ever need anything else, that's why I go to CVS. Listening to podcasts, they're basically talk radio for millennials. I actually agree with that. I totally agree with that. If I should fire back up my podcast, leave a comment below. Rejoicing when plans are canceled. But do you all just not like people? Like, is it just a thing to just not like people? If you're an introvert, just say that. Just own it. Like, if you're celebrating when plans are getting canceled, then why make them in the first place? Am I crazy for thinking that? Having a doctor walk into the room and realizing that they are younger than I am. Are you going to like a university? I still haven't had a doctor that's younger than me. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna happen. I mean, it's inevitable. Seeing children and realizing they're gonna outlive me. Dude, what the hell? I mean, the odds are very high that they will, but my mind has never gone that place. Like, when I see anyone, like family, friends, strangers, nobody. I refuse to do more than 2 social activities a week, maybe 2 during the work week and 1 on the weekend, but that's it. Being at home in the evening has become a top priority of mine lately. Seeing people is exhausting no matter how much I like them. Again, you're an introvert, just embrace it. Like, I've got like 5 nights this week that I'm doing things with friends. I have hit the ceiling with the broom handle more than once. I have not once wanted to do this. I mean, there have been moments where my neighbors have gotten loud and I'm like, yo, it's like 3 a.m. on a Tuesday. Can you chill out a little bit? But like, maybe I've just gotten lucky with neighbors, but I've never wanted to do that before. I fall asleep on the couch all the time now, like at least once a week. I just pass out for no real reason, and it's at like 7, 8 p.m. This is actually real. I like to call this the mid-evening slump, because if you lay down with no like anything left to do on your to-do list at like between 6:30 and like 8, 9 o'clock, If you lay down on the couch, that is the danger zone, because if you have no responsibilities, you're gonna pass out. I did it last night, actually. No, actually, I passed out at like 3 a.m. I don't drink because beer and wine give me heartburn, and a single cocktail gets me drunk. Now I don't drink anywhere near as much as I did whenever I was in college, even the first couple years after. But like, I can still manage to have a drink every now and then and not be like buzzed. But my taste for alcohol and stuff has changed though. I like different things now. Having a favorite muscle balm. A what? Staying home to avoid a hot part of the day. I do this because I hate the heat. I always have. Right now it's like, you know, solid upper 30s, lower 40s degree day in St. Louis right now. This is perfect. I can wear a hoodie and I'm comfortable. But like in winter, because you can layer up. Like I got a t-shirt, I got my hoodie, I got my sweatpants, I'm chilling, I'm cruising right. During the summer, you can't do that. Plus, I feel like during the winter, fashion just gets a lot better because you can do layers, you can do more accessories. There's a lot more flexibility with things. I used to think college kids were cool. Now I view them as children. Dude, they're like 5 years younger than me. Like college freshmen, I mean, yeah, you could consider them little whippersnappers, but anything that's like a junior and above, not quite yet. Yeah, college freshmen though, yeah, that's about a 10-year difference. Mentally preparing myself for an evening out, especially if I've worked that day. Just confessions of an introvert. Just own it already. Being an introvert is not a trend, nor is it quirky or unique. Just find something else that's gonna make you different, something that's gonna set you apart, because being an introvert is not it. I mean, like, I'm a massive extrovert. Literally on that Myers-Briggs thing, I've tested 96% extroverted. I am the furthest thing from an introvert, but like, I gotta stick up for my introvert homies. I wake up at 7 a.m. on purpose so that I have more hours to get stuff done. I do this because like if I know I need to be productive, I'll wake up at like 7. I typically wake up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. But like if I know I need to be productive, I'll set the alarm for like 6:45, hit snooze a couple times, boom, I'm up at 7. That's it. But I mean, I'm just more of a night owl because I'm just more productive at night. Because I'm like routinely up until about 1 or 2 in the morning. Like last night I was up till 3. I don't know any of these new rappers. DaBaby, Lil Baby, Baby Shark, they're all the same. I mean, I just don't keep up with new rap. I don't like most of these newer artists just because they're not my cup of tea, but that's okay, and it's just not for me. Millennials, chime in with your thoughts in the comments. Gen Z, let us know what you think. And everyone else, tell us your thoughts also. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.